Hi traders, this is Cynthia of Day Trade Forex again, bringing you a continuation of this trade that was set up in the previous introductory video. And in that video we had seen the entry in the 15-minute chart on this hot pink line after the white line crossed the black line, and if you drop down to the volatility window you can see that a green dot had appeared and then the hot pink volatility bar. So that was your trade entry. And we know, because we're trading between key levels like the bankers and the brokers and the institutions trade, we know that we're trading from one key level to the next. And down here, this is our multi-time frame window for showing you the trend in multi-time frame. So in the daily and the 4-hour chart, the trend is up. So even though we had a wonderful trade setup here and we knew what our target was, which it's hit the target on this bar here, this is a counter trend trade. We're trading against the major trade of the 4-hour and daily chart. But you can see in the 5-minute and 15-minute window we're showing the downtrend, and in the 1-hour chart the price is flat. So we had entered our trade here, and our target was the major key level, which is this hot pink dashed line at 1.3200, and it just hit our target. And now we have to wait. You can see that the price is pulling back up a little bit. On the next bar we'll see that it's gone back up a little bit. But you can see down here in the volatility window, just to explain how this works, the hot pink bar is your volatility bar and the dots are your volatility dots. These are your trade signals, the dots. So green means go, and when you have your trade set up in the main window, you look down into the volatility window to confirm your perfect entry. The perfect entry for this short trade was when the volatility bar turned hot pink and the green dot appeared. And the bars, the hot pink bars, increase in length as the volatility increases. And then when the volatility starts to drop off, you see the change in color of the volatility bar. It changes to light pink, and the bars are sloping back up towards the zero line. And this is also a RSI, color RSI, and it's turned from hot pink to green. So we know the volatility has dropped off, but even in spite of the volatility dropping off, in this one bar, the brokers and the bankers did push the price down to the major key level of 1.3200. Now it's bouncing back up from that, and we have 5 minutes more to go on this current bar in the 15-minute chart to see what happens next. But now you have a pink dot at the top of this light pink volatility bar, so that means no trade. So hopefully you would have hit your target, taken your profit, and now you're just sitting back to wait to see what happens. So I hope that this explains to you a little bit how to use the new ribbon surfing system. You can get your perfect entries. You always know what your trend is. We know that according to this multi-time frame indicator down here that the major trend is up for the day. And this was just a small counter trend trade, probably based on a news event. And if the trade continues to the downside, this is our next target, which is 1.3175. And if we break again on the next bar or two below this major key level of 1.3200, we know that this is going to be the next target. However, because the major trend is up for the day, probably this is just going to keep reversing, and we'll probably see another trade to the upside because the major trend for the day and the 4 hours is long, not short. So this was just a little counter trend trade, and you can definitely count on at least 25 pips for a counter trend trade. But it is not our major trend of the day. So now you can see in the 5-minute multi-time frame indicator that it's turned green, but it's wavy, so it's to the side. So there's no real upside trend yet. It's still a little bit flat. But if this 15-minute indicator on the next bar turns green, then we know that the short pullback, counter trend trade pullback, has ended and will resume the trend to the upside. And the blue dashed line will be our first target, second target, and the next key level is 1.3300. So we don't know if we'll make it up there for the day or even in the next couple of days, but we do know at least for today the trend is still up. And so I hope this explains to you a little bit of how the new ribbon surfing system works, and you can get your perfect entries all color coordinated with your volatility box down in the bottom window. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you pick it up. Please click the buy button down at the bottom, and I'll see you on the inside with lots of training videos and screenshots in the PDF. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks, and enjoy the system.